Hello, it's Colin here again with Grad School TV. Welcome. I have a very simple question with regards to problem 5.2, that one right there, problem 5.2 on page 187. And I'm going to ask what would appear to be a very simple and perhaps silly question, because I have a feeling that others may be asking it, and well, the best way to learn is to ask really dumb questions. So, Vicky, my question goes a little bit like this. It's long-winded, so you'll have to bear with me. I totally understand the distinguishing of assets, or the classification of assets and liabilities, and I understand how they're calculated. So in this particular example, we've got accounts receivable and inventory, and we have their figures here, and then I can calculate that total. I get that. I also get the classification of non-current assets, these ones right here, and I also understand their corresponding totals, and so it's very simple to total those up. And hence it's very simple to total up your total assets. Get all that? It's basic maths. Same goes for the liabilities. We've got some classifications here. We've got bank overdraft and accounts payable. I get that. That's those figures. Easily calculate those two, that figure there. And then here's my non-current liabilities. In this example, there's only one. So my total, in fact, equals that one liability. So total liabilities equals these two figures right here. This one and this one. I get that. So I get net assets, which is this figure here minus this figure here. So this is my net assets here, but then we also get these other things which are provided to us. We get capital and reserves and retained earnings. Now we are told these numbers, 100,000, 20,000 and 11,000. And it just so happens that those three figures added up equal 131,000, which is the same as my net assets. Now my question hangs on this principle right here. Do we know this breakdown simply because we've been told this breakdown? As in, here's an example, we're going to give it to you and the numbers are going to work. Or should I have been able to figure out what this breakdown was? Now, I really don't think that's the case, and I think that's the thing that's vexing me. I'm trying to pretend that I know too much about this particular scenario, business. So what I did is I thought, well, let's just return to the very simple accounting equation of assets equals liabilities plus equity. So let's count them up. Okay, I've got total assets of 212. There's the number. Cool. Liabilities of 81. Yep, check. Got that. And therefore, 212 equals 81 plus, well, guess what? 131, which is the same as my net assets figure. The thing that I'm really struggling with is, and I think I'll say this again, and I'll just see whether I can get my point across, is how do I know these numbers? Do I know these numbers because I've just been told them? I guess that's the crux of what I'm asking, because this is confusing me quite a lot. Am I getting confused because I'm just being presented with numbers and I'm not the business owner, so I don't see where all this has come from? So Vicky, if you can help me out here, that would be terrific. I hope I've made myself clear. If not, please let me know, and I will try and ask you a better question.